everybody. Tried recording a video and apparently my computer doesn't like it. If you turn off your headphones mid recording, so everything stops. So we're starting over. And I'm just gonna put those right there for right now, because I figure I'm not really reacting to anything or wanting to bring your attention to other stuff online, so I figure, yeah, might as well just take the headphones off, especially since my hair is drying. Took a shower a little bit ago, and my hair is in the process of drying. I'm letting it dry natural, just because I've gone and looked at a couple of places that sell like hair straighteners, hair curlers, and like they're all like really expensive, like over £100 for a hair straightener. And so I'm currently trying to decide. Like, as you guys can see, I've been letting my hair grow out a little bit longer. But, like, I don't know if I want to try to straighten my hair or if I want to just. Because it's got, like, a little bit of a natural wave to it. And also, I've been tying my hair back. He's been letting me use his little hairband that he uses on his hair. And so I've been basically pulling my hair back with that when I've had to go out and do stuff. Like yesterday I went out to run a couple of errands and grab some snacks and stuff, and so that was fun. Trying to think of. I had all this stuff in my head. What I need to do is write the stuff down, like what I want to talk about. Because I had all this stuff in my head last night, and now I'm like, now what was I wanted to talk? I'm sure that's fairly normal for, like, this day and age. You're wandering along, all of a sudden, it's the reason why I love the Notes app in my phone, because I can write down doctor's appointment at this time, at this place, or, or go here and do this, or even like when I used to go to Walgreens and just shop there and stuff, like I would, like I don't know if it's just getting older or what it is, but I remember going into the middle of Walgreens, standing there and being like, okay, what did I come in here for? And so I started writing it down on my Notes app, and that helped a lot, because, then it was more like, oh, okay. Because then it gave me something visual to look at, and it was like, oh, okay, I need shampoo, or, hairstyling product, or deodorant, or whatever. Which reminds me about out of this stuff. I need to either put it on the grocery list or run across the street. I think the co-op shop has deodorant. They have a little tiny section in one of their aisles that has like a combination of like baby stuff, hair care stuff, mainly like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, that kind of thing. Um, so yeah, so they have that, but I don't remember if they have deodorant or not. But that's okay. I can always put it on the shopping list and Keith can pick it up. Because he'll be going shopping tonight because he usually picks up when we have D&D. Um, we normally have dinner beforehand and we normally have like meat and then either chips, which are fries, or we have something else like vegetables or whatever. And so Keith normally gets the meat and then we take it with us. Matter of fact, that's another thing I gotta do today is I've gotta put some. I'm gonna take a smaller load because Ash Nikki let us use their washer and dryer if they're not using it. But I think I'm gonna. We have just like one load left of clothes to wash, and so what I might do is just pack up some of those clothes and stuff. So, but yeah, and I have a lot of cleaning up to do because we had chicken and noodles, kind of a combination soup stew. This used to be one of my favorite dishes. And you could like go to Hy-Vee and get like fried chicken, whatever you wanted, whether it was breast, leg, whatever. And you could also, and they also had this chicken noodle dish, which was so good. It was thick. So it wasn't like soup, but it's definitely a lot creamier, but it was so good. And they had like the thick egg noodles and, big chunks of chicken and stuff. And I'm trying my best to replicate it. For Keith and I. Anyway, that's what we had last night, and I think it turned out pretty good. It's funny because, I have like a whole recipe book, but I haven't really used a lot of recipe. Like, I don't really follow the recipe. I'm just like, oh, that sounds good, and then I just kind of make my own. So it's kind of fun. But yeah. So the other thing I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about, um, so I know we're going through Nine of the Woods, and it's starting to get more intense, more mysterious and stuff. But I've also been playing more of Scarlet Hollow. I started another playthrough of it, and it's very interesting. There's a lot of different options you can take, and like I discovered yesterday, I usually play it at night, and what I noticed was, um, so remember me telling you about Sybil and how you shouldn't drink the tea that she offers you. Well, here's the thing. And so I was playing through, we got through the first day and everything. I get up in the morning, Tabitha leaves, I have my conversation with her and everything. And then she takes off, and I'm like, well, what do I do? And then, how it normally goes. You get the phone, get the text from Stella, and she says, oh, me and Kanika are here at the library. We have scones. We're going to do some research. And you have the option to join her. Well, in the update, there's an option that says you can stay at home and clean the guest bathroom, because remember, when you walk into the bathroom, it's like a huge absolute mess, and kind of a hoarder situation almost. And so you have the option. So I picked that option because I wanted to see what happened, because I didn't think it would, I kind of figured somebody would be along to fetch me at some point. I didn't realize it was going to be Sybil. So, Sybil, if you don't go downtown and talk to her, she shows up at the estate with tea in hand and is basically like, drink this. And the funny thing is, she convinces you to leave the house because as you're standing there talking to her, you hear footsteps overhead. And Sybil is like it's weird because she doesn't say anything about, oh, call the police, you have an intruder, or someone's in your house or whatever. But she implies, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna go see Tabitha if you want to come with me. And so you get to go talk to Tabitha, and that's another way. So you get an opportunity to go to the mines and question the miners without having to meet up with Stella and Tabitha, Stella and Kanika, and do the whole earbuds in your ears thing. And it's kind of neat because, you're sitting there in Tabitha's office, you get to talk to her about a few things, and then all of a sudden you're like, hey, I'm hungry. Is there a place to get lunch over here? Or do you want me to run down to the diner and get some food? And Tabitha's like, yeah, the miners have a lunch line, Go on over there and pick me up something too. And then while you're over there, you have the opportunity to talk to some of the miners. And so I thought that was kind of cool. It was kind of well, in the first place, when Sybil shows up, it's like, you can't get away from me. Drink this tea, and then we're gonna get you out of the house and stuff. Cause I wonder, well, what happens if you decide not to go? And since it gave me the opportunity with the cleaning the guest bathroom, which you do get to do, and it looks so much better, and I can't wait to go in there next day or whatever and see if maybe Tabitha's retrashed it, or here's the thing. I don't think that Tabitha is the one trashing the place. I don't think she was the one who let the estate go. I think it was Pearl Ann. I think that Pearl Ann, and I'm not entirely sure how, but I think the money is drying up, and that Tabitha feels like she has to stay in charge because she's been told that if the mine closes, that the town will die. And like, I wish there was something I could say to her to be like, it's not your responsibility. You shouldn't have to do this. You should be able, especially since if you get to hang out with her, she admits that she doesn't want all that responsibility. She wants to just have a normal job, go home at the end of her shift, and whatever. And I'm just like, well, she should have that opportunity. And so, but yeah, it's interesting. There's a different way of doing it. And apparently on night one, there's a way to, like, not accept Stella's invitation and go around and walk up, and you run into Duke, and then you meet back up with Stella. You're with Duke when he comes out of the woods and meets with Stella and is like, now, girl, you go on home. It's gonna be dangerous out here. And, but I also find it funny because, I picked talk to animals as one of my traits again because I absolutely love that. I love getting to talk to Dustin and his mom and Gretchen. Gretchen is hilarious. She is such a good girl. She's the best girl. And so she's like, but yeah, so I might do that next, but I also am thinking of, posting, maybe interrupting Night in the Woods if you guys wouldn't mind. Sorry, got a little froggy throat. But, if you guys wouldn't mind, because, like I said, I've been playing multiple playthroughs and trying different traits and stuff. And, like, I do want to show you guys what happened if you have Booksmart. And, but I was also thinking there's a trait, and I can't really remember what it's called. I think it's imposing physique or something like that. It's basically you're really strong. And, like, you can use it to move the furniture. If you use it with Street Smart, and you can move the furniture out of the way, and you can get into that room where the piano is, and where someone is playing it. But yeah. But like I said, I just found that really fascinating. That it's like, you can't just stay at the manor and not be bothered. Someone will come fetch you at some point. And, like, I'm just curious to see if other people might, like, I know it's Sybil on the second day, but it might be somebody else on, like, the third day or something. But yeah, I was thinking of uploading another gameplay footage, and if you guys wouldn't mind me interrupting our Night in the Woods playthrough to show imposing physique, buffness, whatever that trait is called. And I don't know. I was thinking either Booksmart or Street Smart. Like, I played imposing physique and street smart before, because I wanted to see what was in the room. I haven't done that since the update, so I want to see if anything new would happen. Um, but yeah, I might just go ahead and do that and interrupt our Night in the Woods playthrough. Um, Also, I wanted to kind of address something. I know a lot of channels nowadays are doing reactions, like they're either reacting to like what's going on in politics or what's going on in the news, or um even reacting to like other channels. And I I don't know. It seems to be popular right now, but I almost don't want to fall in and start doing the same thing, because I mean it just seems to be a glut nowadays. It just seems to be like an overpopulation of that kind of content. And like I said, that might be popular nowadays. And, maybe if I want my channel to grow really fast, I might, need to do that. But I also don't really want my channel to grow like super fast. I want to be able to ease into it. And I want to be able to, like I mentioned before, think about, okay, what do I what do I want to do? Because I believe my first way of monetizing will be membership, be able to open up to members, people who want to support me monetarily and all that. And you guys don't have to. Whatever happens, you guys do not have to. I fully appreciate you guys just watching my videos. And I am paying attention to what you guys seem to like. So I will try my best to post things that you guys will like, but I also want to do things that I like. And so, which is kind of why I'm playing Night in the Woods right now, because that is one of my favorite games and I really like it. And, so, and that's why sometimes I'll shout out other channels, like Albatross also has really good series where he'll like take a chunk of Night in the Woods and kind of analyze it, and all that. So, but yeah, I just want to do, I want to do what'll make you guys happy, but I also want to do what'll make me happy, and especially because, ever since moving here, I've had the freedom to be able to do what I want with my channel. I don't have to wait until I'm alone in the house before I can record, and I don't have to constantly keep my ears open in case, somebody comes back. I don't have to, I don't even have to worry about it. I mean, I've recorded when Keith's been here before, but like I said, it's nice to have the freedom to be able to be like, oh, I want to record outside. I want to show you guys a bit of the city. I want to I want to do some more stuff like that. Um, but at the same time, I don't know. Like, it's hard to explain. I don't want to just fall in line and be one of a million React channels. I just want to do what makes me happy and what hopefully makes you guys happy. But like I said, if you guys want to support me once the memberships come up, that's fantastic. If not, just watching the videos, commenting when you can or when you feel like it, whatever. Even just give me a like, helps out a lot. And so, yeah, but I kind of just want to go at it slow, kind of explore some different options. Um, but yeah, I wanted to let you guys know that I was watching some YouTube this morning, and kind of had a realization, I guess. A lot of these channels, or a lot of the channels that I watch, are like react channels, basically reacting to the news, reacting to different. I don't really watch channels that react to other channels, but although I know that kind of stuff is out there. But yeah, so I guess basically just, be patient with me. There's times you might see something a little bit different than the usual for me. I do like doing these vlogs, but I also think I want to try to do a few more outside, but it is also difficult because I'm not in the middle of nowhere. Back when I was living with mom and dad in Riverdale, where we were, there wasn't a whole lot I could walk to. There wasn't a lot of activity, so a lot of times it would be just me out taking a walk or whatever. And so, but, now I have to get used to, okay, I might be talking out loud and there will be people around me. And, I might even get asked, hey, can you not record around me? I'm uncomfortable or whatever. I'll have to deal with that once that happens, so. But yeah, might give it a try, see what you guys think. If you guys want to see a few more exploration type videos, or where I go off and try to find my way to a particular store or whatever. But yeah. So, but yeah. So I don't know, I just kind of felt like coming on here and talking to you guys and letting you guys know what was going on. I'm probably gonna upload this. I need to do some cleaning because, there is plenty of cleaning that needs done in this place. And considering tomorrow we have Dungeons and Dragons, which I'm looking forward to. So that'll be interesting. But, we'll be here like half of the day or whatever, and then we'll go take the bus out to Ash and Nikki's, which is fine, which is fun. But I want to kind of get as much of the cleaning done as I can and like prepare what laundry I'm gonna take with me tomorrow, take with us tomorrow, that kind of thing. But yeah, I kind of had some thoughts. I wanted to let you guys know what I was thinking. And, but yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I will, not sure when the next video is going to be updated or what it's going to be, but I will try to let you guys know either way. Um, but yeah, have a good weekend, and I will talk to you later.